And with the titles on the line, this match on Monday Night Raw is presented by Chime, teaming up with you to help unlock financial progress. Third title defense for Judgment Day, and the rest of their brethren is barred from ringside, which of course puts a smile on the face having that condition for Erik and Ivar, considering what happened when they went after the titles the last time against these two.
Well, McDonough with about the worst possible strategy I've ever seen against the War Raiders, going in trying to go toe-to-toe with these guys. Simply isn't going to work. They're too big, too strong, too dangerous, and E equals MC squared, which means in layman's terms, damn, that was bloody painful.
350 pounds of Ivar. TD Garden, huge crowd, 11,785 here in Boston to see the World Tag Team Championship match between the War Raiders and the Judgment Day, and how much this means to Big Ivar. He's a New England native, Boston trained, and worked early in his career, and he's been glowing all day for this golden opportunity.
Well, only one team has looked like champions thus far, and it's not the guys with the gold, it is the challengers. War Raiders have been all over Judgment Day. What the hell can Finn Balor, the veteran, figure out? There we go, divide and conquer. Blindsided the referee. Underhanded tactics.
Elbow drop into the hook of the leg, and the kick out by Ivar. And that's exactly what happened, the tactics by McDonough and Finn.
Yeah, sometimes in a matchup like this against opponents as dominant as the War Raiders, you've got to figure out a way to get your foot in the door, get a little bit of daylight coming through there, and when you get that, kick that door wide open, which is about what we're going to witness here.
Think about the career of Finn Balor and everything he's dealing with and all the complexities to carry into this match. His obsession with Damian Priest, his desire to win the World Heavyweight Championship. He was just defeated on Saturday. Now, why are you messing with us? You got to defend your titles. You worry about your job, I'll worry about mine.
Why don't you show some respect to a champion, Joe Tess, before you get one of those patented J.D. McDonough headbutts flying your way?
I was in the middle of mentioning Finn Balor and his recent activity and the unique role that we even saw earlier tonight, the tension that we've been feeling and sensing within the Judgment Day itself, specifically the relationship with Finn and Liv.
Yeah, no doubt. It seems to be a bit of a power struggle. There apparently is no leader in the Judgment Day currently.
How mind-blowing is that by Ivar at his size? 6'2", 350.
A barrage of moves that a guy his size has no right whatsoever in possessing, completely knocking the tag champs loopy in the blink of an eye. J.D. McDonough in a tug-of-war with a guy he simply cannot beat in that kind of matchup.
And here comes Erik as Ivar was dragging J.D.
Completely fresh Erik wants to win some gold for that newborn at home. You heard the War Raiders earlier. This is more than just titles on the line. Tonight we go to war. High landing there for J.D. McDonough. Finn Balor desperately trying to stem the tide of this one. No chance. Massive Uranagi there from Erik.
Great momentum for the War Raiders. Trying to claim gold.
And it's just been one-way traffic. Aside from that brief flurry of offense from the Judgment Day, it's been too easy for the War Raiders.
Two-time tag team champions in WWE, but all the medical adversity they faced, time away, wondering if their careers would even be able to advance. Oh, Finn looked to trip him up.
Once again, it's those underhanded tactics that the Judgment Day have made their own, and there's a lot of history between Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough. McDonough, who trained at Finn Balor's Fight Factory in Ireland.
All right to the steel steps. And you could see, even with that momentum and weight and velocity, how much they moved.
So impressive, the cohesion, the chemistry, and the trust between Balor and McDonough. It's got them back on top in this matchup.
Again, just sliding the steel steps across the floor with his body coming with all that force as the Judgment Day looks to defend the World Tag Team Championships here in Boston. For 175 days, those championships have been owned by Finn Balor and J.D. McDonagh. They are on the line here in Boston tonight. The War Raiders, who have overcome so much adversity in their careers, to come back. They are 4-1 since the return to WWE in October, and they went after these belts. Here's the cover to retain, and the kick out by Eric. They went after these belts back on November 25th, Wade. There was a moment where you thought the War Raiders were going to claim gold, but Dom Mysterio and Carlito got involved. JD's foot was moved to the ropes. The next thing you know, they were ejected, they were distracted, and Balor and McDonagh were able to retain. Now, the rest of Judgment Day is barred from ringside.
If you come into a matchup with Finn Balor and JD McDonagh of the Judgment Day, not expecting underhand tactics, you are simply a fool, and you haven't done your research. Although Eric, a little wise to the diving elbow of JD McDonagh, bought himself a little window of opportunity. He's this tag in the worst way, and he gets it.
Here comes the New England native here in Boston, looking to rally in the hub. Ivar slamming down Finn. The big man, cross body.
Sternum crushing offense. And speed's unthinkable for a frame that huge. Oh!
Is this the moment? That spinning kick from Ivar.
How are you supposed to defend yourself against a guy who can do that?
Smashing right in against Finn Balor. And he's going for it. Ivar heading up top. Finn quick to get up.
Smartest move Finn Balor has ever pulled out. Get the hell out of the way of a flying Ivar at any cost.
Now JD.
I mean, looking to muscle up Ivar from that position. You've got zero chance. Oh, no!
Oh, wow! Hooks the leg to become the champs. And JD finds a way to survive it with the kick out.
Huge power slam off the ropes there from Big Ivar. But JD McDonagh showing championship durability.
For the win! And Finn comes flying in.
Now the heavy artillery is coming out. First of all, this off the second rope from Ivar that did not get the job done, and then this pop-up power slam combination again broken up, and you sense that the War Raiders are inching closer and closer to grabbing the goal.
Looking to set up War Machine. Can they deliver? No! Finn drags him out onto the floor.
Championship time in once again.
Here's the roll-up to retain. The kick out.
McDonagh almost stealing one, and there's that headbutt that almost came your way, Joe Tess. Connected with Eric. And now Finn Balor looking to put the War Raiders to the sword.
Smart offensive attack by Eric against Finn. And that knee
to the back of the neck of Balor.
The sling blade by Balor.
Just textbook Balor.
He's got him lined up. Running shotgun drop kick. Signature Finn Balor as he tags JD in.
Incredible tandem offense from the Judgment Day.
Moonsault. And now Finn up top. Coup de grace. Judgment Day in complete control to hold on to gold, but Ivar with the roar of the crowd here in Boston.
Well, no hope, no prayer left for the War Raiders until Ivar broke that one up, much to the relief of this hometown audience, but it may be for naught.
World Tag Team Championships. And what in the world is JD getting involved with now, taking out the steel chair?
Well, if this is a disqualification, Judgment Day retain those championships. And what on earth is Finn Balor up to?
What is Finn doing?
Well, as the referee is distracted from the chair of his own.
Why is that chair not moving? Oh my! Damian Priest!
It's the ghost of Christmas past. former running buddy in the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, comes back to haunt Finn Balor.
Damian Priest held on to the chair. War Machine! Do we have new champions? Yes!
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders!
There have been a lot of great point guards for the Boston Celtics in this building with massive assists, but none bigger than what Damian Priest just did for the War Raiders, who